Hi guys, this is Shah here at the Tech Borg, and today my video is continuing from my last one, which was about if statements. Today's video is about if and else statements. And so how do else statements work? Well, from Python, if you do remember from my playlist, else statements, what are they? Well, they're meant to represent a situation where the if statement is false. So let's take an example from the last video. If you remember, we took a bunch of numbers and we done if statements with them to see if they were true or false. I'm going to do something similar to that. So first, if we remove this, right? So first, how do we begin? So as you know from the last video, it's if first, then the conditional, then you want to add these brackets, and then the conditional you have to write inside them. So let's just say if int x, let me make a variable first. So okay, let's make a variable. Int x is equal to 10, right? So if x is equal to 10, it should run it, right? So let me just show you what we done last time. See out, less than signs, and then you want to plug this in, and don't forget to put your semicolons, as I always do somehow. Okay, then you want to write inside them what the message is. It's 10, right? There we go, and then that's it, and then you put a colon there. And if we build the program and run it, it's taking quite a while, but as you can see, it does work. It says it's 10. So it suggests that the if statement is true, as we know from the last video. But now we have to check if it's not the case. Let's just see if it's working. If we do if x is less than 10, it shouldn't show that script. So if we rebuild it and then run it, as you can see, there has been no output at all, suggesting that the current piece of code is working, and it's emphasizing how this statement is false because x is actually not less than 10, it is 10. To put an else statement, you just have to put an else next to the last bracket and then do those squiggly brackets again, and within the squiggly brackets you want to write the message. So cout, and then again just write the message, you fool. There we go, that's really it, and then a colon there. And if we run this, oops, let me put a colon there. I think you put a colon there. If not, I remove it if it shows an error. As you can see, it does work. It says you fool, suggesting that the program is working. And this is how you use else statement. So the else statement, as I said earlier, is meant to represent a situation where this statement is false. So if x is less than 10, then it should run this, but it's not less than 10, it's equal to 10. So if it's not that, then what's the issue? What is it going to print out? It's going to print out this, you fool, because clearly x is equal to 10, it's not less than 10. And so that will do for me in this video. I hope it's easy for you to understand, and like, comment, subscribe. Thank you.